Mama Africa, hear the plea of your sons and daughters. Your children bleed, we no longer dance to the tunes of our rich cultures. Today we leave behind our beautiful lands overflowing with immeasurable resources. Chasing after Europe and the American dream, we run into the unsteady arms of our colonial masters. And as dangerous as this may seem, with caps in hand, we know exactly what this might cost us. So when the lights finally go dim and the gods can no longer hear our scream, we stand to become fit for hungry sharks and vultures. We risk our lives to the desert and the high seas in search of greener pastures. But all that my eyes see is our constant pressures. Heritage and legacies of our ancestors, how the sons of royalty have become beggars. So can't you feel the ironies of a land that with so many treasures? Our economies can no longer feed us. So we turn to the embassies in search of visas. But sometimes applying for visa feels like a criminal begging for amnesty. So the deserts and oceans have become better options, even though we know we would definitely run thirsty. By stepping into the minds of a regular youth, sometimes I pray for the colonial masters to just come get me. Because when you stand directly between Pharaoh and the Red Sea, trust me, you can do anything just to set free. The African youth is not lazy, but the grounds upon which we stand are just too hard. The cost must be crazy, maybe, but the fact that we are Africans does not make us children of some lesser God. So this general sense of inferiority just makes me sick and sad. We are not asking for governments to put money in our pockets. All we need is enabling environments and conducive markets. For how long will we run on treadmills till we end up in our caskets? Will we forever go to a river banks with these empty baskets? In the end, we embark on a deadly voyage through the Mediterranean, only for us to get to a distant land and be treated worse than an alien. Yes, so anybody Johnny Papatiasi. Now, so I see him with a complaint. In fact, or does he know so be took my manashasi? I'm preparing any saying, not of what I was sending me to us, and you will not feel thing. This is a pity, such a pity how the sons of the mighty have become more than slaves with no dignity. So, in order to survive, we pray to be accepted as refugees. Laying aside our skills, education, expertise, we pour our brains down the drain in order to expect ease. Some achieve the dream and some forever chase after the mirage. But standing over here may look all nice and green, but sometimes Charlotte is only a camouflage. Those of us who get disappointed become beggars at the train stations. So where are the African leaders when you can equally invest and empower the African youth to train nations? My heart goes out to my fellow young African. Those who travel billions of miles in search of milk and honey only for them to become victims of human trafficking. Those with no hope of seeing their families ever again. Our women have been reduced to sex slaves and ask themselves after independence. This is how we move on to the next stage after all we are blessed with everything the earth gave. We have everything in Africa. Yet we go out dreaming of Australia, Asia, Europe, and America. The land of the free, the home of the brave. But you see, over there, money does not grow on trees. Sometimes you have to go to the lion's cage. We idolize these nations and we call them great, but we still have a choice to make. To forever migrate our homes and forever lament over the injustices of history. Or to stay true to our own and change her story by working hard to the rock and the bone in order to reclaim her lost glory. I know times are hard because I feel the heat of the steam. But I shall continue doing my part because I have a dream. Yes, I have a dream. Not someday, but this day, every African youth to find greener pastures in his or her own country and walk anywhere in the world. Show us I know we are royalty. I have a dream. Yes, I have a dream. Not someday, but this day, every African youth will walk anywhere in the world, a free man, and begin to enjoy equal rights in any overseas land. I have a dream. Oh yes, I have a dream. Not someday, but this day, we shall begin to transform our natural abilities and natural resources into economic gain and begin to realize that going to our neighbor's cap in hand is such a big shame. For wealth is our portion of the earth. For we are rich beyond the reach of any curse. But this is Africa. I said this is Africa, the land of our birth. Thank you.
Yeah. Give it up for Natty Ugly. Always blows us away.